Hi, I'm Dr. Alan Widener from MassageChairRelief.com, and in this video I want to share my opinions and my 2 bits worth about the JPMedics Kumo. You know, every chair, there's no one chair that's perfect for you, and if you ever see a chair that has 100% positive reviews from every person with every feature of the chair, run. That is not the norm. The JPMedics Kumo is a very, very good chair, considered to be made in Japan, but there's things that some people don't like about each chair and things that people love about each chair. So in this video, I kind of want to talk about just a couple of opinions I have about the chair. First of all, the chair is quite comfortable to sit in. Many chairs don't have much padding, much support in the way of the waist or in the seat. But this chair is very comfortable to sit in. You'll find that almost immediately. I always like to remove the neck piece so I can get a good neck, or the head piece so I can get a good neck massage. And I'll tell you, this is a pro or a con for you. The JPMedics Kumo has very strong neck and shoulder massage. And so I think there's a program in there I think called the spinal program, and that one is very strong. So and you can also adjust the intensity of the rollers with the dial here or on the remote control. But if you like a strong, deep neck and shoulder massage, this is a good chair. If you don't like a strong neck and shoulder massage, this one, you can still choose a program like Relax or Sleep that kind of decreases the speed and the depth of the roller, so it's not quite as intense. But just know that if you want a deep tissue massage, this is a good one for you. One of the things that and it's not just this chair that we've seen more and more chairs like this, but the 3D setting, the depth, the setting of the depth of the rollers in the auto programs is preset. Okay, so the depth is set at a particular degree of depth. So maybe a few centimeters forward or a few centimeters back. This dial on this chair or on the remote control where you have the 3D or the 4D depth adjustment, you can change that depth with this dial. But in a lot of the chairs that are coming out now, you can only change it for that section where in the auto program, we're talking about the auto programs, you can only change the depth of the rollers in that section where the rollers are. So you can adjust the depth and turn the intensity up, but then as soon as those rollers move down onto the next segment, it goes back to whatever's preset. So other chairs, the remainder of the chairs, you can increase the intensity of the rollers and the whole roller mechanism will move forward for a deeper or a less intense massage. And you can have that setting throughout the rest of the length of that auto program. This chair, you cannot do it. This does not just apply to the JPMedics Kumo. There's other chairs like the Ogawa Master Drive, like a couple of the Infinity chairs. Your settings, the depth settings will change on their own because they are preset in those auto programs. And for some people, that's a little frustrating. That's something that frustrates me a little bit sometimes because I want more. I want to, like when it gets down to my low back, I really want it to crank forward, but it'll only crank forward for a moment until it moves to the next segment, and then it goes back to the preset, and then when it comes back down to my back, I got to do it again to get it forward again. Now, in the manual programs or in your custom programs, with the memory, and I like the memory function. By the way, this chair has a memory function, which I really like. Not a lot of chairs have memory functions, so you can create your own custom program and save it, so you can use it anytime hereafter. But the 3D depth adjustment can be used in the manual and in the custom programs, but not as efficiently in the auto programs. What else can I tell you about this chair? Some people are a little frustrated because it seems like you can't turn off the lights, the chromotherapy lights. There's no button that says chromotherapy or lights on, lights off. But there is a way to do it. When you go into your remote control, you push the light pattern. You can change the light patterns, and you push on the pattern that you have and hold it down for 2 seconds, and it shuts the lights off. But most people don't know that, and some people get a little frustrated using the chair. I know one guy that's actually put duct tape over top of the lights just so he doesn't have to see the lights in his eyes, but that can be turned off. One thing I really like about this chair is the calf airbags. When the chair reclines and you turn on an auto program, these airbags move up and they actually compress your knees. And there's a heating element in the calf pads, so it actually gives you heat in the knees. Now, I had major surgery on my knee. I and I'm older, so when I'm trying to get up from the ground, my knees are creaking and cracking. I like the heated feature with the knee compression. It feels good on my knees. But that's something I really like about this chair. Something that we had on the earlier models of this chair was some of the bubbling of the material that covers the plastic armrest. And we had a couple of customers that had that problem, but I've not heard any complaints lately, so I believe they have rectified that. What else can I tell you about this chair? The color options, some people don't like the lighter exterior. They only have 3 color options for this chair, and 2 of them have this, what they call pearl exterior, and then they have the cappuccino interior or an espresso interior. They also have a dark, like a black one with a dark red color on the inside, but there's not a lot of color options. That's probably something they could come out with. And another thing that some people have commented they don't like how the pillow and the back pad are separated from each other, and this is an older model. I don't know if they fixed this, but you'll notice over here on this chair, it's all one piece of material. Here it kind of looks like it's separating a little bit, but that does not take away at all from the massage experience. It really is a great massage. Oh, another thing I really like about this chair is that it is one of the few L tracks that give you a good stretch, a decent stretch. S track, and you can read about this on my articles on my blog, but when I talk about the difference between a stretch on an S track chair, which is a chair that does not have the butt rollers. It just ends here, and the stretch of an L track like the Kumo. And you typically don't get as good a stretch, or always never get as good a stretch on an L track as you would an S track, but they're trying to get L tracks to get better stretches. And the Kumo actually has a pretty decent stretch for an L track. I thought I'd just mention that to you. I think that's just about it. It's got plenty of airbags. I like the airbag setup. It's got a Bluetooth. I don't really use a Bluetooth, but it has Bluetooth feature. But those are probably my pros and cons and my opinion on this chair. Really like the chair a lot, and I think you'll like it too. Anyways, if you found this video helpful, please feel free to thumbs up, like us on our YouTube channel, and of course help us spread the word about massage chairs by sharing this video on your various and sundry social media platforms with your family and friends. I'm Dr. Alan Widener from MassageChairRelief.com, and I will see you again on the next video. Bye-bye.